take a look at how to start a Google site. The first thing you need to do is make sure that you're logged into your Google account. I'm at the Google homepage, and I'm going to look over here in the right corner, and I see that I see myself here, a picture of myself, or you may see a little blue button that shows you're logged in. If yours has a button here that says sign in, that means you're not logged in and you'll need to log into your Google account. Use your Keller credentials, your Keller email address, and your Keller password to get logged in. Once you're logged in, you're going to navigate to sites.google.com. If you forget that address, you can simply just do a search in the Google search bar for Google Sites and it will bring you here. And then you're going to click Create once you get here. That'll get you started. Once you get in here, you have two choices. You can choose a blank template, which I don't recommend for beginners. I would recommend going into the gallery. So I'm going to click into the gallery and look at some different templates. So there's all different kinds of templates. I'm going to go into the education ones. And you can see that there's a classroom site, there's easy ones, there's themes, there's project sites, here's a classroom corkboard, all kinds of stuff down here that you can use to pattern your site after. So I'm going to start out and I'm just going to pick this corkboard one to get started. So you click it and then you're going to click Gadget from Template Directory. And then it's going to give you a preview. And I'm going to click Use Template over here in the right corner to add it in. So now you can see that back here, I'm back to the same screen I was at, and now my red box is around the classroom corkboard. It went ahead and downloaded it into my account for me. Now the next thing I'm going to do is name my site. I'm going to name this Practice Site 4. And notice that it auto-populates a name down here for you. So mine's going to be sites.google.com/a/kellerisd.net/ and then whatever you name your site. You have a couple more options. You can come down here and select a theme. And this just gives you some different color options. I've already got some options that I'm using in my template, so I'm not going to select one there. And then you have more options which kind of let you pick a category and a description. So I'm going to leave that alone for right now. So basically all you want to do is pick a template from the gallery and give it a name to get started. And then I'm going to come to the top and click Create. And it's going to take just a minute for it to render and get set up. Okay, my site has popped up and you notice that it looks like a website. And now what I want to do is go in and customize it. So in order to start customizing, I'm going to come up here to the pencil, which is your edit button, and I'm going to click it. And now it lets me edit. And you're going to notice that you have a toolbar like you do in your other Google applications up here. And then you can go in and you can start editing things. So I'm going to highlight all of this right here, and I can type my own. Welcome. Okay, and there are some different widgets and things that are already embedded in here. So right here they've embedded a calendar widget. This works with the Google Calendar, so you may not want this to stay here since we don't use Google Calendar. So you can simply click it and click the X and remove it. If there are widgets or things in there, notice how above it says tip how to replace this calendar. So you can click this and click this link, and it will give you directions on how to replace that widget so it will show yours. Okay, so now I can go to another page. Actually, before I go there, I'm going to make sure to save. This is one of the ones in Google that you need to make sure that you save before you move on. So I'm going to go here to the activities page, and then I can put in some activities. Notice that once again there's another calendar here that you might need to delete out in this particular one. So I can click edit, and then I can go in and edit these activities. And you can go in and edit and do whatever you would like. And so then I'm going to click save. Okay, next I'm going to go here to this stuff of interest. Okay, and notice that this one looks a little bit different. This one looks kind of like a blog. So I'm going to come in here and do a new post. And I'm going to title this first post. And then I could come down here and just start typing in information. You can even come down here and attach files if you wanted. So when you're done, I'm going to click save. And now notice that on my stuff of interest page, it added that blog post to the top. And I'm going to go back to my home page, and you're going to notice that the post that I just posted is pulling from the blog over here. So you can see that post right over here, and that's where it updates. This image right here is going to be pulling from my photo gallery over here. So that's the basic web page. It's very, very easy to edit it if you just choose a template. You can also then go in up here. The second button is adding a new page. So if I want to create a new page, I can name my new page. So I can look down here first and see what kind of page I want. There's announcements. Here's a file cabinet if I want to just add files and make it like a file library. You can have a list, or you can have something that looks like a start page. So I'm going to choose a list. And so I'm going to just name it my list. And then notice you can put it in the main menu, or you can put it under something else in the menu. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave it in the main menu at the top level and click create. So now notice over here in my menu, I now see my list as a choice. And then it says get started creating a list using our list template or create your own. So you can do action items, an issue list, a unit status, or create your own. So I'm going to go ahead and just choose action items. And so what I can do is just come in here and click add. So I'm going to type in my name as the owner, description, make video, resolution, finish the video, and then you can click it when it's complete. And so there that is, and then when it's complete I can go back in and mark that as complete. So now I've added my own home page, or my own page. So I'm home, and I can click back on my list. Another thing that you might want to know is the gear up here, and this is a really important menu. This is kind of like the main menu. So you can change page settings in here, copy the page. So if I wanted to make another page like this, you can just simply copy it. If I decide, you know, I don't want this list anymore, I can click here and just delete that whole page. And that page is gone. I can come in here, and a really good one to look at is called Manage Site. And in Manage Site, you have a lot of different things over here that you can do. And then also, if you scroll down, you are going to notice you can copy the whole site. You can publish it as a template. So if you want to create a template that you wanted your students to use, you could go in there and set it up and then click publish as a template, and they would be able to use it. Or if, like I've been doing, I've been messing around in here and kind of playing with it as like a sandbox site. I can always come in here and click delete this site, and I can delete the whole site. Another thing that you have over here, and it was also in your main gear menu from where you were from the page, is the sharing and permissions. So right now I am the owner and I am the only one that can access this. So if you wanted to invite more people to work on that, you can simply come down here and add names to it. You can change it from edit or view, or you can even make them the owner instead of yourself if you need to transfer that ownership. So this is how you can share with other colleagues, or you can share with students, or students can share with you in your Google Sites. So Google Sites are the same as the other docs in Google, and you can share and collaborate on the sites. So this is a great place for students to work on projects together, to create portfolios, and to publish things that they have worked on in class.